I'm gonna clean up the lens and get started. What's up, everyone? Today's Wednesday. Usually I do these videos every single Monday, but Tosh is out today, so I'm gonna cover and make a video on Wednesday. I'm just gonna kind of really quickly recap the market action, and then I'm gonna open this up to an audience Q&A of pretty much the most commonly asked questions in day trading. So let's kind of recap where we're at, right? So right now it's January 26, 2022. The small cap market has been pretty much dead all month. Last year, 2021 January is when we had AMC, when we had GameStop, when you had KOSS, BlackBerry, Bed Bath & Beyond. You had the craziest runners pretty much of the entire year last year in January. And this year we have the total fucking inverse, right? It's the most boring, the slowest, the most dead month ever, right? So this is just a market cycle, guys. The market moves in cycles, right? So what I've been reminding people is just because there's 1 month of slow action does not mean anything if the other 11 months are crazy, right? So we haven't seen anything yet in the markets. And I think this is kind of teaching a lot of people a lot of bad habits. A lot of people are overstaying. A lot of people are oversizing. A lot of people are losing their risk management in these type of markets. And one day is all it takes for it to get screwed up. So I think we're very close. Volume is slowly starting to come back into these stocks. They're starting to act a little bit more trappy. So what I've been doing in this market, guys, is for the small caps, I've just been waiting. I've just been on the sidelines. I haven't really been attacking. I haven't really been doing anything. I've kind of been, focusing more on large cap stocks because that's where there's a lot of attention right now, especially with the Fed meeting. And this is not my first time trading large cap stocks. It's not my first time doing that stuff. So I have had experience in this, but I have pretty much a 90% win rate in small caps. So that's where I focus most of my attention. But when the market is slow, I don't mind looking elsewhere. I don't mind trying to learn new strategies. I don't mind expanding my playbook and just doing it with small size, right? So for me, guys, in this market, I've just been taking it really slow. I've been trading for 8 years now. My 8-year anniversary is next month. So I've been seeing pretty much all types of market action. I've learned in my 8 years of trading that if the market is slow, you're better off just relaxing and taking it easy and not really sizing up, because the last thing you want to do is burn your mental capital when the market is slow. And then when the market heats up again, all of a sudden you're already tired, you're beat, you're exhausted, you've been chopped up, you've been death by 1,000 knives, whatever it may be. So in these market conditions, guys, I'm just chilling. I'm just relaxing, not looking to make a Lambo every day, not looking to make a fucking Prius every day. Pretty much looking to make an iPhone every day is what I'm looking at in these markets, right? So that's kind of where I'm at in the market. I've been scalping, volatility. I've been scalping Tesla. I've been fucking around a little bit, and some days I'm up, some days I'm down, but it's pretty much, guys, I'm using size that doesn't really change my life. It's very just small, methodical testing ideas, just trying to learn and expand until the small cap market comes back. Because when the small cap market heats up again, when the cycle heats up again, then it's gonna be time to make money. And what will lead to a small cap cycle or small cap market heating up again? And I'm gonna tell you guys, very simple. All it takes is one runner. I thought it was gonna be SRRA. Right now it's kind of just trading up. It's not really up to anything, but for me, guys, I'm just waiting for that one big runner. Because if you remember, DWAC went from about $5 to $180 in 2 days. And then for a week or 2 weeks, we had a fucking crazy market. People were making $10,000, $20,000, $100,000, $1 million, right, in a week. So I'm basically just waiting for that action to happen, because it is going to happen. And the reason why I know it is going to happen is because human emotions, guys, human greed. The stock market is designed as a way to kind of make your worst habits, your worst emotions, your worst everything come out, right? So in the market, when people are getting very comfortable shorting lows, when people are oversizing, when people are looking for all-day faders, all it takes is one stock to not conform to that shitty pattern, and everyone gets stuck. The longs get caught off guard, the shorts get caught off guard, we get a parabolic runner, and then for the next couple days, next couple weeks, the market's crazy. And that's why you see pumpers in this market not being able to make money. What was working is 6 months ago for these pumpers, they could just buy fucking everything. It doesn't work anymore, right? It doesn't work for a couple of reasons. Number one, the market sentiment, the market cycle does not allow for dumb money chasing to work in this current market cycle. And number two, all the people that were buying 6 months ago, 7 months ago are all broke now. They're all bankrupt. They lost all their fucking money chasing these alerts, guys. So that's why you're not seeing any of these crazy runners. But when the market cycle does heat up, when the market does get back to fucking being crazy, these pumps are going to work even stronger than before because everyone's been counting it out for the past couple months. So do you see the mentality? Do you see the thought process that is being portrayed here today? Is that I am basically waiting for every single motherfucker to get destroyed. After every single motherfucker gets destroyed on these all-day faders, these all-day this oversizing, this, that, it's going to be very clear as day when we have a fucking crazy-ass runner. And when that crazy-ass runner destroys people, that next day, when everyone is fucking cautious, is when I'm going to come in with a bulldozer, a pile driver, a fucking tsunami worth of size to destroy these stocks, right? But until then, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Like a good hunter, I am waiting in the sidelines with camo behind the tree, waiting for everyone else to get destroyed. And then I'm going to come in. And in the meantime, I'm very okay taking it very slow, very calm, and, you know, focusing on using this off time to spend with family that I've been neglecting for the past 6 months because Mario's been fucking crazy. I haven't had time to see much friends or much family over the past couple months because I've been busy fucking trading. And now when it's slow, I'm using that as my excuse to, you know, spend time building those connections that I missed out on because I've been fucking trading, right? And again, guys, this is just a reminder that if you're not already consistent, if you're not already profitable, there's no reason for you to expand yet because you don't really know what the hell you're doing, right? It's actually very interesting because I want to also remind you guys what is kind of happening in this market. So on the day that this is being recorded, the Federal Reserve is going to have its minutes at 2 p.m. A lot of people liked when I talked about that in the last video. And basically all you need to do is, there's no way of anticipating, there's no way of knowing what the Fed is going to do. Whichever way the market goes, that's the way you got to follow because you got to follow the trend, right? So we have a very important Federal Reserve meeting. If they come out and say that they're not going to raise interest rates, market's going to shoot up and we're probably going to get a bunch of runners tomorrow. If they come out and say they're going to raise interest rates like crazy, market's going to tank and the drought is going to continue, right? So it's basically just a waiting game right now. So before I get into the Q&A for today, I want to remind you guys about our meetup. So we are hosting a trader meetup this Saturday, January 29 in California. It is 100% free to attend. There's no strings attached. This is your chance to meet me. This is your chance to meet Bao. This is your chance to meet the MIC team. And this is your chance to network and meet other traders. When I first started trading, and even now, 8 years in, I have no friends in the real world that understand trading. All my friends are in MIC virtual, right? So when we started MIC, our goal was to unite traders and bring traders together, but then COVID happened, we couldn't host any more meetups. So this is going to be kind of our first meetup back from COVID, and all the information is at myinvestingclub.com/meetup. It's free to attend. All you have to do is register. You just got to register and we'll see you there. It's going to be set up in a wide open park, so there's going to be no masks. We're going to have pizza, park games, and it's going to be very chill, very casual, very laid back. No presentations, nothing crazy. It's just your chance to meet other people that are passionate about the same thing as you, which is trading, right? You know, I'm a very shy person in the real world, but one thing that I love, one thing that I'm passionate about, one thing that I could talk about for fucking 100 hours a day is the market. And this is your opportunity to meet with hundreds of other traders that have the same passion as you, that are maybe going through the same things as you, and together as a team, you could help them. And our way of facilitating it is just making it fucking free. We're not getting anything out of it. We're not planning on doing anything out of it. It's just our way of kind of giving back and going back to why we started this community, right? So all the information is at myinvestingclub.com/meetup. Hotel info, location, parking. So we'll see you there. It's going to be a great time, okay? So now, let's open it up into an audience Q&A. Obviously, this is a live video, so I'm going to read the Q&A from the live chat. And then if you guys have any other questions, you could just leave a comment on the video after, and I'll go back and I'll reply to it. So if you guys have any questions, let's talk about it right now. What's What's up, Alex? On a first red day setup, if you short when it goes red, where is your risk on these? Is it going to be too wide for risking high today? Yes. On a first red day setup, I like to risk a reclaim of red to green, because if it reclaims red to green and holds, setup is no longer valid. At the meetup at the park, you guys don't need to have vaccine. You just need to have proof of vaccination if you're trying to go to any of the restaurants in California. What was your thesis on VIX yesterday? VIX is a very, very complex trading vehicle, guys. I do not recommend you guys trade it unless you know what the hell you are doing, right? So VIX just measures volatility, right? A lot of people think it's the inverse. For most of you guys, just ignore it. I've been trading it for a very long time. It's very, very extreme risk. So that's something that you shouldn't worry about unless you've already been trading it multiple times. And I do not recommend trading it unless you know what you're doing. What studies do you use for scalping? Again, guys, I just use support, resistance, and VWAP. No need to use RSI, Ikimoku clouds, fucking any of those theoretical RSI studies, whatever. You just keep it very simple. Any great investing book that you are reading at the moment? Honestly, guys, I'm more of like a visual learner. I'm not like a reading learner. So I just watch a lot of videos and a lot of content on YouTube about anything successful. I mean, if you're already on this channel, guys, if you're already watching this video, everything that you need to learn is on this fucking channel. What about a straddle on SPY on a day with Fed at 2 p.m.? It's better not to anticipate the Fed. It's better just wait for them to say what they're going to say and then follow the trend. Hey Alex, can you tell me if a stock will pop or bounce or fade at the open? If I knew every single stock that would pop or bounce or fade at the open, I'd have an island by now. Trading is a game of probability, guys. There's no way to know, or crystal ball to know that if a stock is going to pop up or go down. If we knew that a stock was going to pop up or go down, I'd be fucking mortgaging my house. I'd be fucking selling my body to science, and I'd be going all in 1 million times leverage, taking one trade every day and being a trillionaire. It does not exist, guys. It does not exist. You have to use probabilities. You have to use charting. You have to use all these things to predict a possible probability of the stock doing what you think it will do. Can you talk about your exponential growth when you started trading career to now? I mean, guys, there was no day that I just woke up and I made, $1 million in a day, right? When I first started trading, remember, 8 years. 8 years, okay? Do you know what that means? 8 fucking years, okay? So on my first year trading, I lost money. My second year trading, I broke even. My third year trading, I started to make a little bit of money, right? It was not until year 4 and year 5 that I started to make exponential money, right? So, I mean, a lot of people that are joining and learning right now think that you're going to be a millionaire in 6 months. It doesn't exist, right? MIC gives you a shortcut. If I had MIC when I first started, it would not have taken me fucking 4 or 5 years. It would probably taken me half that time or even less. Problem is that if I told you right now it's going to take you 8 years to be a fucking millionaire, all of you guys are going to say to go fuck off, right? But that's the problem. I worked my ass off every single year, every single day for 8 years straight to get to the point where I could tell everyone else to fuck off, right? And that's the thing, guys. Like, a doctor has to go to medical school for 10 years to make $500,000 a year. I'm on year 8 and I'm making $3 million a year working 1 hour a day. So it's just a matter of committing yourself to this, a matter of taking it seriously and realizing that you still have so much fucking time, man. You had to go to school for 4 years in college just to get a degree. Imagine if you use those 4 years instead, learning how to trade and fucking being an MIC, you'd be a millionaire in 4 years, right? So there was no day, no one random day that I woke up and I made $700,000 on AMC. It was after a culmination of years and years and years of doing the same setup, which was the first red day setup, and then seeing when the opportunity was there to load up and size up, and that's when it happened, right? How do you get into the zone before open? I always feel anxious and nervous. So I have a routine, guys. So let me tell you what my routine is when I'm getting ready for the open. So I am a neat freak, okay? I don't know if it's the Virgo in me. I don't know what the hell it is, but I love cleanliness, okay? I think cleanliness is the way to fucking heaven. I love clean shit. I love everything. So what I do, guys, what I do before the open is I fucking clean my house. For some random weird reason, it calms me down, right? It calms me down. Everyone always has something that maybe calms them down. For me, it's cleaning. I like cleaning. Ever since I was a kid, I fucking love cleaning. So what I do is I fucking vacuum the floor. I fucking Windex the tables. I love being in a clean environment. When I'm in a clean environment, it calms me the fuck down, okay? So for me, being able to clean my house and being in a clean environment calms me down so much that then I am prepared to fucking trade. Now, that doesn't mean that all you gotta do is clean your house and you're gonna be fucking rich. You have to find something that calms you down, right? So another thing that you have to keep in mind is the reason why you feel nervous, the reason why you feel anxious, the reason why you're bugging out is probably because you don't have a fucking plan on the day, right? You don't have a plan. For me, guys, I know that before I enter any fucking trade, any fucking stock, I have a plan if things go right and a plan if things go wrong. I have a target and I have a fucking exit in case things go down, right? So for me, if you don't have a plan on your trades of the day, if you're not preparing yourself, if you don't know what to do if things go right and things go wrong, obviously you're gonna be fucking crazy. Obviously you're gonna fucking bug out. And one of the members about a month ago told me something very, very good. They told me that once they set up a max loss at the broker level, they now knew the maximum amount that they could lose every day, and that calmed them down, okay? Because the problem is you're fearful because you don't know how much money you're gonna lose on any given losing day. But if you set a max loss at the broker level, then your losses are capped and that fear of losing more than that cap gets removed and trading becomes easier. Replay that part. Replay that part right now because that might be the secret for you. And for Bao, I know Bao likes to listen to music. He likes to listen to modern rock. He likes to listen to the Phantom of the Opera. Bao listens to music to calm him down for trading, right? So everyone has something that helps them calm down, guys. And on top of that, that thing that you do to calm yourself down, you must also have a plan in the morning. So as Bao is listening to his music, he's placing his fantasy orders, he's getting his plan ready, he's getting his shit together. For me, I like cleaning around. I just like being in a clean environment, okay? I just like being in a clean environment because if there's a mess, it kind of sticks in my brain. I get nervous, I get anxious. So that's what works for me, right? And every human is different, right? Bao's not gonna fucking clean up his house, but instead he's gonna listen to music, right? Whereas I do the opposite. I don't like to listen to music. I like to clean around. So that's just one way to kind of help you prepare for the morning. That's just one way to kind of help you get your shit together. You know what calms you down. Maybe you gotta fucking smoke a hookah before the open. I don't know. Maybe drink some tea. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe have a piece of fucking cake. I don't know. I really don't know. You know what it is, right? So that's that. Let me kind of go back because that was a pretty big tangent. When you first started, did you have a long-term mindset or was that something that you developed? When I first started, guys, from day one, I treated trading as a business. I did not treat it as gambling. And because I treated it as a business, I know that it was going to take some time. It took a little bit longer than I wanted because I didn't really have the support system that MIC did. It was just me and Bao doing it together, right? So that kind of was what took me a little bit longer. But the fact that there's a support system now, there's no excuses, guys. There's no excuses. I'm going back right now. Hey Alex, on BBIG first red day, you traded it, reclaimed green after it went red. Do you cut it when it goes green and reshort? What I would do is I would cut half at green and reshort when it confirmed. Any type of discount to join, email Tosh, Tosh at myinvestingclub.com, and we might be able to do a discount on a case-by-case basis. Hey man, you always say that having a difficult stock to short is good because you have less competition. Is that because there's more sellers? Basically, guys, if a stock is easy to borrow, there's more people shorting it. If a stock is hard to borrow, there's less people shorting it because there's lack of access to the borrow. And that means that there's less competition, so there's probably a higher probability of the stock going down if it's hard to borrow. Guys, today call your broker and set up a max daily loss. This will protect you 100%. You mentioned you've been trading for the last 8 years. Were you trading full-time or part-time? I was trading when I was at Starbucks, guys. I used to work at Starbucks. So I was trading part-time and working at Starbucks. And then I was a student. So I was trading part-time and going to fucking school. So I've been trading part-time forever. Even now, as a full-time trader, I'm only trading part-time. I'm only trading an hour a day. It's guys, a lot of people tell you that you have to be here all day. I swear to God on fucking Allah, Buddha, Shiba, whatever God you believe in, the fucking God of thunder. I don't know what God you believe in, but I am telling you that the less time you spend in front of a computer, the more money you make, because the stock market is designed to take your fucking money. It's going to take your money and give it to the fucking sharks, the whales, the funds, the everything. So the quicker you can make your money and walk the fuck away, that's how you can make your money, guys. That's how you make your money. So do not be focused on being here from 9:30 to 4. If I was here from 9:30 to 4, I would have probably not made $3 million. I would have probably made $300. You know what I'm saying? So for me, walking away is what made me a millionaire, because the market can no longer take my fucking money away from me, okay? Does that make sense? Do not quit your day job. Trading is very stressful. You must have some sort of income to help so that your brain doesn't get fucked up. Do you use hard stops all the time? Hard market stops. If you set up a broker max loss, have them set you up an auto liquidate, okay? And this is how you're gonna set it up. If you make $100 a day, call up your broker and say, hey, set up an auto liquidation for a $100 loss. If you make $10,000 a day, hey, set me up an auto liquidation for a $10,000 loss. If you make $1 million a day, you call me up and you see if you have a fucking daughter ready to marry me, okay? So that's what you have to keep in mind. Set it up as auto liquidation so that your losses are fucking capped and no longer are you worried about your losses getting out of control. Does that make sense? Okay? Do you still have red days from time to time? Let me show you something, motherfuckers. Give me one sec. So I want to show you something, guys. This is my trader view of 2021. This is my trader view. Do you see how many red days I had? I'm not some fucking genius that's going to tell you you're never going to have fucking red days. I'm not here to tell you that you're never going to fucking be red. But look how many fucking red days I had, and I still made $3 million fucking dollars on the year. $3 million with all these red days, guys. And the reason why I did this is to show you that a millionaire trader, your mentor, your whoever that you look up to is going to lose. And just because I fucking lose does not mean that I am broke. I make sure that my fucking losses are always smaller than my fucking winners. And look at that. Look at that. Even on my best months, guys, my best months, I still had 2 red days. I have not done an all green month. And an all green month does not fucking matter. So, I mean, I don't know what else I could show you guys. I don't know what else I could tell you. I posted that to the members today to kind of help them and motivate them and remind them that you don't have to fucking win every day to make money. But hey, hopefully this kind of helps you out. So if you have any questions, guys, leave me some questions. Leave a comment on the video. Leave a like on the video. Maybe tell me one lesson that you learned on the video. And hopefully I get to see you guys at the meetup on Saturday, right? This is your opportunity. And it's going to be a great time. I really think it's going to be a great time. It's not going to be fucking, we're not going to be fucking presenting. There's not going to be any fucking crazy shit. I'm not going to sell you a timeshare. I don't need your fucking money. I already have plenty. It's free. This is just our way of giving back. And you know what? It's going to be in a fucking park. I'm going to be throwing fucking frisbees and footballs and having fun, right? I'm going to be having fun with other people that love fucking trading, right? So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys back in the room. Hopefully.